Welcome to the Enlightenment Space. Place to connect and gain self-awareness in this consciousness. Riknan Sho Yena Kieno Si Vanshat Nyakren Senit Charko Davina Kratnose Vina Kloshanokya Ishnabasho Kran Se Enisha Demrin Kran Kurashatu Vanakya Sakyano Plakya Irak Nidsho Kansha Devenekshena So Shuklen Sachonavi and Shakya Sovlan no Plasa Vini Secho Dembresh Nakta Atu Sha Kendam Lek to Shatia Van Chakai Ira Krashoda. We find in this life the difficulty that surrounds us. We have great compassion for the problems of humanity, but we also realize that humanity has brought upon itself such calamities because of beliefs and attachments, conditioning. So much of humanity is suffering from hypnotic trance, like believing that this is the way or that is the way. There's always something there that is supposed to be. But when one awakens in the consciousness, you see that it is all made up. There is no way it's supposed to be. There is only the way it is. And that exists simply because that's what people believe. You change the belief about something, you change the event itself. I know it's difficult to realize how much power you really have in your awareness. But it truly is how you see things is how they tend to become and manifest. So we try to live in a way that we're not resisting the outside, but also we're not allowing the outside to influence us in our inner awareness of our true self. Finding the true self is the object of these talks. To embrace the consciousness as the true self, to live that in your daily life, to see like through a lens, this is the way we see, this is how we perceive. When we look through the lens of the true self, the consciousness, everything is different. You can see through the deceptions, you can see through the lies, you can see through the controlling mechanisms. You can see people's fear, resistance, attachment, beliefs. All of it is very apparent when you look through the lens of consciousness of the true self. So we strive to develop a stronger sense of our true beingness as this, the consciousness. For that allows for a great clarity to unfold, to see through what is going on. And when you realize the truth from within yourself, there's nothing to fear, nothing to dread. You are able to embrace what is, knowing that everything around us is in a state of transition and change. So we remain stable in the consciousness, holding to the very core reality of this is it. This life is it. We are it. Being it, being the it of the world, has a great responsibility, but also has a great relief. For you see through the games that are played. You see through the beliefs and concepts and conditioning that control. And by seeing, you are free from that. You are not being held captive from the outside. You don't have to resist or fear the outside. You just simply see it for what it is. And when you see it for what it is, it has no power over you. And then you can see how people around you are being controlled and manipulated through fear, through beliefs, through concepts, through conditioning. And we live in the consciousness, becoming free of conditioning. We literally are self-creating, creating the true self from the very cells of this existence, creating ourselves, recreating ourselves in the ideal of a higher consciousness, an accelerating consciousness. And that is very elevating to our experience. We rise above the things around us, not through resistance, but through awareness. You see it for what it is. You see the outside controls and manipulations that belief and fear create. And from within yourself, you just sort of, that just is what's going on because of beliefs and conditioning. When you are free of beliefs and conditioning, they have no power over you. You simply see them for what they are. So we can live in a state of beingness and allowingness and acceleration in this consciousness. We can accelerate from the very experiences of life itself. It's all energy. When you see it as energy, where do you need some energy? Where do you want to apply it? How do you want to make use of it? You see, we have exactly what we need to rise in this consciousness, to move beyond the controlling mechanisms, beliefs, and concepts of the world around us. We see it for what it is. We have compassion for people that are caught, but we are not caught ourselves. We live in a state of allowing freedom, expanding awareness in this consciousness, moment by moment, becoming more of what is possible from within ourselves. We say before, make every experience pay. Experience is energy. Where do you wish to apply that energy in your individual existence as the life in the consciousness? You have a focus on that. And when your focus is there, it is directed there and it accelerates that. And you see and experience deeper and deeper realizations that comes from the true self, the consciousness itself. It is not far away. It is right with you, moment by moment. It is not something we have to strive to get to. We just allow an openness for it to be what it is in this true self. We allow it. We embrace it. And that is how it is empowered into transforming the whole body as consciousness, transforming it into its higher aspects of possibilities, making everything about ourselves better, more connected, more vibrant, and more energetic. That is what consciousness is doing moment by moment. So we are in this unfolding awareness of these higher possibilities. We are something that is beyond the limitations and boundaries of conditions and beliefs of the past. Freedom to be the conscious self, the consciousness, the awareness, the unfolding, accelerating light that we are. See the light all around you. See the light within yourself. Be the light, and you become the light of the world. And we can agree the world needs the light, the consciousness that is light, to uplift and transform the whole of this existence. Sounds like a tall order, but moment by moment, it's not that difficult. We just hold true to our awareness, our true self, as consciousness, vibrating, energetic consciousness in this very place, the very true self that we are. Embrace it, move with it, play with it, experiment with it. See just how far you can go as the consciousness. Just see how much you can include as the consciousness. See how fast you can accelerate as the consciousness. Those are things that are right here with us, moment by moment. Hold to that in your knowing, and you will experience it in your living, true experience of the self.
Johannes says, clear seeing and allowing are amazing gifts of the consciousness. Thank you, Ishvara. Much love and light.
Thank you. If we can see it, it's there.
And Todd says, so inspiring and powerful. Thank you so much, Ishvara.
You're welcome.
And Shantara says, thanks, Ishvara.
You are welcome.
Anna and Slava say, thank you for your presence. Love to you.
Love back to you. We hold the love as consciousness all around us. Thank you for being in the space this moment. And thank you for your love and your support as I love and support you also.